Hey guys, it's me, MiniBigJack24 here, and today we're going to be reacting to oversimplified version of World War One Part 1, which, well, by the title of the video, meaning we aren't going to be reacting to Oversimplified. But I do need to tell you guys that I am not taking over any of the copyright claim. That just belongs to Oversimplified himself. So in this video, I'm actually trying to show you guys educational purposes that I personally learned from watching these videos. These videos about stuff that I didn't know about World War One. Anyways, let's begin.
The world of 1914.
Let me just turn that up for you guys. Yeah, sorry.
The world of 1914. A time of modern technology, culture, and fashion. Truly the height.
Ooh, an ostrich charm. I'd actually like an ostrich charm. I
Of
don't know.
civilization. Let's have a war. Everyone knew a big war was coming. France wanted some stuff back that Germany had taken from it. Germany wanted to take more of everyone's. And they're
That was true. Germany didn't want more of everything.
a big sexy navy that was making the British uncomfortable.
Yeah, I guess that would have made the British uncomfortable. Oh yeah, in case you haven't noticed, yeah, this is sort of more of a history thing. So this is gonna have, a couple of YouTube more like amateur jokes, as in like teenager and adult jokes in it. So yeah.
These two empires thought they were really cool, but lots of different people who lived there didn't think it was so cool. And some of them had even been declaring independence with help from Russia.
Well, Russia has been. Well, I guess you can say Russia has been helping out.
Everyone was talking about each other behind each other's backs, throwing the fact that military technology had come a long way since the last major war,
Hold
and
on.
suddenly
What
everyone was
that?
pretty eager to beat each other and war.
Yeah, sorry.
Military technology.
Oh yeah, Zeppelins. I forgot about them. Oh yeah, you should really do something on the Hindenburg disaster review. So I haven't done that. One of the only historical events caught on film. Film for its era. Other historical events were either 9/11 or something else.
The last major war, and suddenly everyone was pretty eager to beat each other up. In this area of Austria-Hungary lived some Serbs and Bosnians who hated living in Austria-Hungary. So the Austro-Hungarian Archduke Franz Ferdinand goes there for a nice drive in an open-top car with his car's route published in advance.
What? Oh no. 7 essential tips for assassinating world leaders. You won't believe number 3. What? Pretty sure you're just gonna copy and paste this entire.
And that went just about as well as you'd expect. Some assassins were waiting for him along the way and threw bombs at his car, but they missed and blew up some officers behind him instead.
Oh, that was pretty lucky. For them, at least. But not for the
The
officers.
Archduke goes into hiding, leaves Sarajevo, and the whole war never happens. Except
I really wish that happened.
the Archduke doesn't leave, but instead goes back out in the open-top car to visit the injured officers in hospital. The driver takes a wrong turn and by sheer coincidence gets stuck beside one of the failed assassins, who shoots him. Austria.
Yeah, that's how you get. That's how you get into a war, and that's how you get Germany to get blamed for it.
Understandably pissed about all this, and they think the Serbian government had something to do with it, which they might have. So they go to their ally Germany and say, "Hey Germany, we're going to declare war on Serbia," and Germany is all for that. So Austria-Hungary send a big list of impossible demands to Serbia, and when Serbia refuses, they declare war.
At first, I did thought, well, this might have been like a start of a war, but not like a world war.
Hungary and Germany are friends, and Serbia is protected by Russia, who's friends with France. So
oh yeah, now I see where this becomes a world war.
Declare war on each other. Montenegro joins in too. France and Britain also have a kind of alliance. So when France said,
Yeah, that is true.
"Hey Britain, you got my back," Britain is like, "Maybe."
That is also true.
And then they decide to stay out of it, which is great for Germany because Germany has a plan. They know that Russia is so big and clumsy that it will take them a while to get ready for war.
That is also true. You don't believe me? Just ask Finland.
So with this guy in charge, Germany will send all its troops into France at lightning speed while Russia's getting ready, defeat France, then move all the troops to Russia and defeat Russia, and then we all speak German and eat Pfefferpot every day.
That's probably true.
Just one problem. France has loads of forts and defenses along its German border, and Germany can't waste any time fighting them, so Germany decides to go around them.
This is really one of the most predictable moves out of history. Yet somehow the French haven't learned this from World War Two to after World War One.
Through Belgium. Belgium is neutral, but Germany wants to march 750,000 troops through it to get around France's defenses.
Wow, that is a lot of German
They're
troops.
hoping Belgium will just kind of sit down and shut up, but they don't. They fight back, and they're pretty good too, so they slow the Germans.
Wait, hold on. If I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure German. No, wait, never mind.
Down.
I'm
What's worse
confused over about flag
is that
differences.
Britain shows up, and they're pretty pissed that Germany's invading neutral countries. So now Britain declares war on Germany.
And that's how you get England involved. Also, as we can see, Ireland is involved.
So Germany push on through Belgium and commit some atrocities along the way. They also wear spikes and sometimes skulls on their uniform. So if you're trying to not look like the bad guys, good job.
I agree with him. Good job if you're not trying to look like evil people.
The Allies have a propaganda extravaganza, and this starts having an influence around the world, notably in America. The U.S.
Well, my country.
President Woodrow Wilson sees himself as a bit of a Jesus figure, and
Yeah, that was true. True, yeah, he sort of did see himself as a Jesus figure trying to bring people together. It was peace and whatnot. Sort of worked, but not the way we wanted it to. And by the end of World War One, he offered a thing which sort of placed one of the big major events that would start World War Two.
most of the war trying to get everyone to just hug it out. But there's also a large population of ethnic Germans living in the United States, and when the war first broke out, they were like, "Yay, Germany!"
Yeah, at first you might support Germany, but then once you learn about this,
But now that they're committing atrocities in Belgium, they're less enthusiastic. Let's play Spot the French Soldier.
alright, let me guess. That's the French soldier. Or that's a French marching band. I'm sorry, France, I really don't know why you got blue and red on you.
Did you see him? Easy, right? He's wearing a bright blue uniform with red trousers. And do you know who else spotted him easily too? The Germans.
I bet they did.
So when the French were slowly marching in columns through the countryside, the Germans easily tore them to shreds with their giant guns. All the nations involved in this war went in with an
Yeah. Mm. Yep, that is true.
school war mentality.
It is true for pretty much any basic war. This is especially basic for Japan. The last one is very basic for Japan. And that was before America just came in. Kicked its butt in World War Two, and then they sort of stopped doing that one.
And all of them had to update their uniforms and tactics a lot during the
Well, I mean, Russia just had to get a helmet. So did France, and so did Syria. But at least they had boots, and not hard gloves.
because this war was going to be like nothing anyone had ever seen before. Russia's ready for war, and way earlier than expected.
Oh yeah, Russia's up before you know it.
Hey, Austria-Hungary, can you get on top of that? Oh yeah, sure, we've got this. Nope. So Germany...
Oh yeah, Russia makes you think you're gonna go in them. They push you out.
send some troops back to the east to defend against the Russians. The chief of staff of the Austro-Hungarian army is this guy, and although he is handsome, he turns out not to be the best military.
How come every some sort of leader during almost any world war has a mustache of some kind? Like Chamberlain and Churchill probably had mustaches. I know Churchill did not have. Did he have a mustache? No. But then how come everybody has a mustache except for the U.S. presidents during World Wars? Like literally, you can go and ask me.
Austria-Hungary constantly ignores Germany's advice.
Austria-Hungary, what are you doing? Actually go over and actually listen to advice.
Germany whenever they.
Oh yeah, sorry, I forgot to mention. There is a little bit of cursing in this.
Attempts at the start of the war. It's better news for Germany in the north, though, where they almost completely wipe out the Russian Second Army.
Yeah, that is what happens.
On the Western Front, the Germans continue advancing and are in sight of Paris. At this point, anyone.
Yeah, Paris is the capital of France. And in long story short, if your capital of your country is easily destroyed, then pretty much majority of your country is going to fall extremely fast like flies on walls.
Be forgiven for thinking the Germans were going to get that quick victory after all, but then things start to go wrong. The French commander-in-chief knew something had to be done, and he ordered his armies to stop retreating. In the resulting battle, a gap opened up in the German lines. If a gap opens up, the enemy can use it to flank you from the side and behind.
Oh yeah, that's an ancient tactic. It's very useful.
So the German armies have to retreat. The Allies launch a counterattack, so the Germans dig into defensive positions. The Allies do the same.
This should have been one of the first cases where the Allies should have charged over Germany and actually shoot them instead of digging in. Since what did they do? Did the soldiers just look at each other while they were digging down? They could have just literally ran over to each other and actually attacked each other. But then this is where the stalemate begins.
Then both sides move north, trying to outflank each other along the way. When they reach the sea, they're in a stalemate with trench systems running the whole way from the coast to Switzerland, the beginning of trench warfare on the Western Front.
Now, I always wondered, since I know Switzerland is surrounded by mountains, and I know it's got a pretty good militaristic force, how come nobody tried attacking it where it's still remaining neutral during any world wars? They're like, nope, we're not doing it. Which I can say, good job for them, even though they were in the direct center between them, which actually amazes me.
Trench warfare works. Two opposing lines of trenches with no man's land in between. One side would pummel the other with hundreds of thousands of artillery shells, sometimes for days at a time. This had a huge psychological effect on the soldiers, leaving many shell-shocked.
Believe it or not, world famous author J.R.R. Tolkien offered Hobbit and the Lord of the Rings actually did work out in both trench war. Actually served in trenches during World War I on the English.
And the attacking troops would leave their trenches and rush across no man's land, a muddy wet mass of shell craters and barbed wire. The defending trench would unleash machine gun fire on the attackers, inflicting thousands of casualties. The attackers would send wave after wave.
So this is like a video game, but actually in real life. It's like whenever you're trying to defend an area, but over again and again, the simulations would always not work out.
Either they gave up, or the opposing trench was finally overrun. There would be months of fighting and the deaths of thousands in order to gain a few meters or kilometers of land.
Yeah, the very tiny movement. Yeah.
Living in the trenches was hard work too. Corpses, mud that could swallow you whole, pools of poisonous water, rats, disease, the smell. It's insane that.
Oh yeah, so many soldiers. I'm saluting. You guys might not see it, but I am definitely saluting. Wow. I can see them going on forever.
Millions of soldiers put up with these conditions, and commanders ordered them to do so for years.
Anyways, that's the end of the video, and also remember, all of the copyright belongs to Oversimplified, and I'm only using this video as educational purposes, or to teach you guys, you know, this simplified version on how World War, on how World War, on how World War One was like. Yes, we are going straight up into the other wars. But for now, we're staying to the basics. Anyways, if you guys are new to the channel, make sure to join the Kagan Nation, and also like the video, and make sure to comment down below to tell me on how I'm doing with these. And next up is Oversimplified Part 2, which would be out soon. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Goodbye.